welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Arai, and this is Arai's Reading Corner, and it's that time of the month where we get to play another round of TBR Jenga. Again, hello, I'm Arai, and this is Arai's Reading Corner. If this is the first time you see my face. If you have not hit the subscribe button, please do so. It's super easy and it really helps my channel grow. So as you can tell by my thumbnail, my little introduction, today we are doing another round of TBR Jenga. I'm super excited to be bringing it back this month. As you might have been aware, I did not do a TBR Jenga round in February because I was at the very end of my pregnancy and I had my baby. So things were a little chaotic and TBR Jenga just did not take a priority. I was kind of mood read, and I actually read quite a bit this past month. So I'm super excited and feeling really confident going into the month of March. So I don't have anything to talk about in terms of how TBR Jenga went. I could, I guess, talk about January, but January was a hot mess. So we're just going to pretend that did not happen and we're going to start all fresh. So in terms of readathons, the only one I'm going to be participating in is the Final Book Support Group, which is hosted by Steph from Steph Loves. It is a month-long readathon, and I will go over my TBR at the end of this video. So I'm hoping to get quite a few sequels onto this TBR. That's the only readathon as of right now I am participating in. It does not guarantee that there won't be more that I decide to do as the month goes on. I do have 2 reads that I have to have on my TBR this month. The first book that is mandatory for me to read this month is for the unofficial official Late Night Crew book club. This is a book that the Late Night Crew, which consists of myself, Mel, and Cassidy, and this is a pretty unofficial book club really, where we read a bunch of different types of books and we read it all together on a live, and then we talk about it in our Discord. So I will put our Discord down below, and I cannot think of the title of the book we're reading, but I'll put it here. I'm really nervous. It's pretty long and it has to do with like pirates, which is something I don't generally like in books. So I'm very nervous to read it, but we're gonna give it a go, and I'm gonna be positive. And the next one is that I'm very honored that I get to be a co-host for Steph Loves Book Club, and this is the Literature Book Club, and I will be reading Throttled, which is a romance, and I'm so excited. It's a book I've been wanting to read. I will link stuff down below if you want to get any more information about her book club. So one other thing that I do have to do before we do our rolls is our Flower Pot of Doom pick. So if you did not know, I do have my own Patreon, and part of the top tier is that you get to put a book in here, and then I have 2 months to read it. It can be a book you think I will like, that you've been really wanting me to read, or you just want me to try in general. Totally kind of up to your discretion. So let's take a full look and see what I'll be reading. I hope it's something that is nice to me this month. I'm a little nervous about some of the ones in here. So okay, so we have this slip. I have no idea what it is. This is from Kelly, and she picked Sophie Lark. So she just said whatever book I'm next into the series. I'm working on the Underworld series, so I don't know the exact name of the book that takes place next. I actually read 2 of them last month, so I'm super excited. This was a great choice. Thank you so much, Kelly. This works out absolutely perfect. So let's go to see how many pulls I'll be doing for the month of March. So I have my dice right here. I hope this is nice to me. Okay. We'll be doing 6 pulls, which is not too bad. So let's go to pull number 1. All right, pull number 1 out of 6. Nora pick. Okay, I want to say that Nora took this decision very seriously. So she's picked Blood of the Chosen by JENGA Wexler. I'm currently reading Ashes of the Sun right now. So I have not finished it yet. So this is obviously will be dependent on when I finish Ashes of the Sun. But I'm really liking this series so far. It is an adult fantasy, and this one looks a bit smaller than the current one I'm reading. So, okay, I'm okay with this, Nora. Let's go to pick number 2. Pick number 2 out of 6. We're starting off pretty good. 4 or more words in the title. 4 or more words in the title. This one does not go with Final Book Support Group, but it's a book that I just recently hauled because Brie and Michelle absolutely loved it when we did 72 Hours in the Haunted House, and it's Wasted in the Snow by Darcy Coates. This is a thriller that I believe has some romance kind of sprinkled throughout it, and it looks like obviously a snowy setting, so I want to read it now while we still have some snow on the ground where I am. And this is a series, so I'm starting a series, but I'm really excited for this one, so I want to get to it soon. So let's go to pull number 3. Okay, pull number 3 out of 6. Redo, so that one doesn't count. So we got number 3, pull number 3 out of 6. a season read. So for seasonal read, I am right now in this time of the year, I say I read a lot of romance and fantasy, kind of the two extremes. So I'm going to go with a sequel to kind of go with final book support group, because unfortunately I don't have tons of last books of series I need to finish. I just need to continue reading series. So I'm going to read Twisted Games by Hannah Wong. This is a romance series. I read the Twisted Love and I really like to give it 3.5 stars. But everyone says that the series gets better as it goes on, and this is a bodyguard romance and I'm super hyped for this one. I got the whole series for Christmas, so I'm super excited to continue this one. Okay, let's go to pull number 4 out of 6. All right, pull number 4 out of 6. A book from Pango. So for some reason, I can't remember what I have from Pango books out right now. So what I'm going to do is I will put a picture here once I look at my Pango, what books I've purchased from there, and I will insert whatever picture of the book that I decide to pick from that one. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go to pull number 5 out of 6. All right, pull number 5 out of 6. This one. Find a book with an R and Y in the title. Oof. So for this one, there's an R in the title and a Y in the author's last name. So this is the book club book for the Late Night Crew. So the title of the book is The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi. And this is what I'm going to read. I'm, like I said, super nervous for this one. But we're going to count it. We're going to get it onto this TBR. I don't know if I want to like it, but we're going to go with it. So let's go to potentially our last pull for the month of March. Pull number 6 out of 6. Oof. This went fast. Purple on the cover. Okay, so for purple on the cover, this is the one I'm going to let my Patreons pick. So I'm going to put several books that have purple on the cover, and then I will let them pick which one they would like me to read. So I will insert the cover here once we have made that decision, which I'm a little nervous what they're gonna pick, but hopefully it works in my favor. So not too bad. So let's go talk about final book support group. Okay, so for this, it's a month-long readathon and it's teams this time. So I'm gonna be joining the Bear Claws team. And for the first prompt is for final book. So like I said, I can't think if I have any final books right now. So that's my only problem. So for that one, I'm probably just gonna put in another book from a series. The next one is to use a color wheel. So I figured we could do this one together, see what I get, and then we'll pick a book to go from there. All right, so I have my computer. I could screen record, but I'm not gonna get fancy today. Okay, so we have a blue. So let me go see what book I have that matches this color that I can use for continuing in a series. So for this one, I'm going to go with The Family Remains by Lisa Jewell. This color is pretty close. This is a follow-up to The Family Upstairs. I don't know how it's connected at all, but we're going to go with this as number 2 on Goodreads. So we're going to go with this one for my random color wheel for the Bear Claw team prompt. All right, the next book is a big book. And so what I'm going to go for this one, we're going to go with...
We're gonna pretend you all did not see that.
We're gonna go with Blood of the Chosen. So again, this is not a end of the series, but it is a part of a series, so we're gonna count it. So I'm gonna continue reading that one. And then I need to go for a walk, which I can definitely do. And then something dark and dangerous. So we're gonna go with Twisted Games. Now, hear me out. This is a bodyguard romance, and the books tend to be dark and dangerous. Like, I know something big's gonna happen, and it's gonna be dangerous. I mean, if you're dating your bodyguard, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is going to be. The first book had some dangerous aspects, so we're gonna go with it. So like I said, I do need to do a final book. I am gonna look a little bit deeper and see if there is a last book that I would like to add to that. I don't know if I do, but I'm gonna look. Sorry for the chaos for this video. I'm just really excited to be back and have some really good books on my TBR. If you want to see this crazy encounter me, please make sure you press the subscribe button. If you're my friend on any of my other social media networks, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and I do have my own Patreon. All the information is linked down below. Stay kind of low, so I'll see you next time. Bye!